Hey there, it's been a while since I've done a video, so I've got kind of a bigger haul here today to show you guys, and it's going to be spanning different types of media. I've got Blu-rays, I've got some DVDs, I've got some records, I have some video games, I got some VHS, I got a little bit of everything, so I can be right back in a second, and we're going to look at it all. Uh, Welcome, guys, and I got a lot to tell you guys about some sales that are going on right now, and about about some stuff with my upcoming shooting down in the media room, how that's going to work, and how you can help. I'll be right back. So here we go. So I got a lot of stuff to show you guys, so I'm going to go fairly fast through some of it. I'll stop to explain a few different things, and I'll talk about other things along the way. So first off, I grabbed a few VHS at a yard sale. First one up, it was the Royal Canadian Air Force Video Yearbook Volume 1. A lot of you guys probably know if you're Canadian, you probably do. This was done back in 1994, and has about 24 different little skits on it. They're political type humor, skit show, and they pretty much they make fun of everybody. They don't slant towards one kind of political party. Just kind of make fun of everything, and they do a lot of just Canadiana type stuff. So it doesn't always transfer over. Also got some Nat Geo here. I grabbed 30 years of National Geographic specials, so that looks kind of cool. I love National Geographic. This runs 90 minutes. I also got Egypt: Secret of the Pharaohs. So anytime I can get documentaries, I really like to do so. That one runs at 60 minutes, and I grabbed a local documentary here as well. There's a place called Louisburg, and there's a huge fortress there. So there's all these reenactments in that. So I got the Fortress Louisburg, Making History, and looks kind of cool. Be able to check it out. I can actually go to Louisburg and check that out. So that's all documentary stuff. I got Marilanza, The Seven Hills of Rome. Actually, that's one of my dad's favorites, and one of the reasons I haven't made a video is that my dad and my stepmom are here visiting, and it's so nice to find out somebody could come here and visit. And I got this here, this TV film came on, I think, on CBC, I think, and a lot of really good actors, and a lot of really good Canadian actors. And it's about Pierre Elliott Trudeau. If you don't know who that is, that was probably our most prolific politician here in Canada. He was kind of like the celebrity, sort of you got JFK. He was kind of like that. He went out with Barbra Streisand and a lot of different stars, and his wife was a famous writer too, and his son is presently the Prime Minister of Canada right now, and now let's go into more stuff. So my dad came out, and I don't have any NES games for my Retron system, so they do have games out there where he's at, and I haven't had any luck finding any. If anybody has any old NES games that you want to send my way, I would greatly appreciate it if they come across some really cheap on a garage sale or something like that. Feel free to send them my way, because right now they're rare to come by around here, which you don't think is the case. There's so many pawn shops and yard sales and flea markets. I just haven't found them. But I do have 4 now. So I have the original Rad Racer, which is, I'm glad it's not the sequel. The sequel doesn't work on the Retron for some reason, but I think it's the chip. But Rad Racer 1 works extremely well on the Retron. I love that. Here's one I'm playing a lot of, Jeopardy. I used to play that when I was a kid, and I really love Jeopardy. So there's a Super Jeopardy, and it's actually not for the SNES. There is one for SNES, but there's also one for the NES as well, like Super Jeopardy. I want to get the other game show games that came out for by Game Tech, I think, put them out. I got Exvius, which is really cool. So when my dad told me he had me this one, he said, I got one there. It's called X equals V 10 US. For the longest time, I had no idea what he was talking about. I'm like, wait a minute, is that Exvius? I really like Exvius. It's kind of like an early top-down shooter. This has been remade a million times. I'm sure it's on the PS4 as well. And that, but I got the original from Bandai. Just incredible stuff. And from Acclaim, I got a kick at this one. Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. And if you look, yes, that is Fabio on there. He was the model for that their one, and that alone makes it worth it. It's a fun, cool little game. I was hoping it would be more of an RPG, but I remember Wizards and Warriors being more like a kind of a side scroller type of game. So there you go. That's the game portion. Now I did grab a few records. I'm not going to share all the records that I grabbed because they're not kind of relevant. But I'm going to share the more media relevant records that I grabbed for the ones that I really wanted anyway. So this one here, it was really kind of cool. I also missed out on this one. My dad actually saw it. So it's a single. It's I'm not sure. Yeah, you probably can't see it. It's the themes of Dukes from Dukes of Hazzard by Waylon Jennings. It's got Storms Never Lasts on the other side. And I know both those songs. Although I may not be like a heavy like country guy, I do like some country stuff, and I do like the Dukes of Hazzard. So really, it's exciting to have that. So grabbing some, I got some cool soundtracks and stuff as well. So I got the soundtrack to Endless Love. Not a favorite movie of mine, either the original or the remake. But though it's cool to have, I love soundtracks, and anytime I can find a soundtrack album, I will pick it up because as you guys know, I have a nice little record player down there. So next up, I grabbed "Cutting Loose." It's got an interesting cover with the girl there on the front, on the back of it. So it's a compilation one. And I love these compilation ones, so I always grab the one I can. I love compilation stuff. And it's got "Don't Give Up on Us Baby" by David Soul, of course, from Starsky and Hutch. And you probably heard the song in the movie, the Starsky and Hutch, when they remade it. Maggie May is on there as well. There's some great songs on there. It's just stuff I had to pick up. Being a big fan of the series when I was a kid, I could not pass this up, and that is The Kids from Fame. Yeah, I was one of those kids that grew up with the show. As you can see, like there's Laurie Singer there. There's so many, like, I'm not sure what the songs are, like, they're all but done by them, so, I Can Do Anything Better Than You, well, not probably the best ones. High Fidelity, We Got the Power, It's Gonna Be a Long Night, Desmond. Most people here, Fame's on here, though, the original song, so that's pretty cool. And it does open up as well, so I just do that really quick. Fame, in case, for anybody that's not aware, was about a school of performing arts. Next up, I got another soundtrack, and Chris McNichol and Chris Rackins. Well, there you go. The Pirate Movie. Honestly, I didn't even look to see what the songs are on this. I don't even remember. But I love soundtracks, and I will pick up soundtracks, especially in condition like this, anytime that I can. And these here were in mint conditions. That's like another big thing there. And I love the way these are done with the... and there's a couple for my child coming up. So, Tiffany in the original wrapping in really great condition. This is one I had. I was a big fan of Tiffany. I had like posters of Tiffany on my wall as a kid. Like those Teen Beat posters. And this one has like a lot of good. I saw him standing there. It was a big one for her. I Think We're Alone, of course, was probably your biggest at the time. Promises Made, I remember because I'm an 80s kid. Next up is another one that I was in love with at the time, and that was Sheena Easton. I just found her amazingly attractive. Now, The Morning Train is on this one here, which was probably the biggest one for me on this one here, is Morning Train. There's a lot of great ones on here, but for a while, everybody's doing like the Sheena Easton, Pat Benatar hairdo. If you don't know who those people are, you're probably one of my younger viewers. And check them out because they're actually really good singers. And because I am an 80s kid, I had to grab the original Whitney Houston album, so Whitney, and it's got there you go. I Wanted to Dance with Somebody, Did We Almost Have It All, and So Emotional. That's when she did more like kind of poppy stuff as opposed to more of the ballad stuff that she does right now. I got a message on my phone there, so I'll be right back, and then we're going to look at some DVDs and some Blu-rays. I got some really cool stuff to show you. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go into the stuff that you're probably really interested in. Though I am kind of disappointed I'm not getting so many people wanting to watch the game or the animation one. I guess when you look at my channel, you're looking at more like an exploitation channel, that type of stuff. So that's really to be expected. So I did grab this one here, and this is actually unopened. I was surprised I didn't have this one in my collection. It's kind of it's a Canadian horror film, not the best, but just one that I did want to grab anyway. So it's Blood and Chocolate. So it was like 50 cents. Picked it up to go to my horror stuff. So I've been trying to get a lot of like the wrestling stuff that I had back in the day, and my wrestling collection is pretty depleted right now. So I grabbed a few. So I grabbed No Mercy. That's 2003. Brock versus was in this one? Undertaker versus Brock, the first ever biker chain match. Sounds pretty horrible, actually. Kurt Angle versus John Cena, Stephanie McMahon versus Mr. McMahon, Eddie Guerrero versus Big Show, Rey Mysterio versus Tajiri, Chris Benoit versus A-Train. Let's not go there. Zach Gowen versus Matt Hardy, and APA versus the Basham Brothers. So, yeah, you guys don't care, do you? Also grabbed this one here from the Attitude Era. It is the WWE The Videos. Yeah, pretty cheesy. I'm not sure how many times I'm going to put this on. I thought it was kind of a neat little curiosity to have into my collection. If anybody that is interested in wrestling, there you go. Those are the extended versions of the entrance music videos of 10 WWE superstars. So really cool stuff. Kind of fun stuff to have in my collection. I do like a lot of the wrestling stuff, so we'll go there. That I also got Stone Cold Said So. And this was, I think there was a special that came on TV at the time, and they did the kind of a shoot, the Stone Cold Truth. And I think I showed this already, but just in case I didn't, Generation X. So I did grab some 3-disc ones, some of the bigger ones. That you guys will probably, if you watch wrestling, will like a little bit more. That is NXT's greatest matches. I'm a really big fan. I wish I would have had some AJ Lee on here, but not bad. True Story of WrestleMania. Breaking the Code, Behind the Walls of Chris Jericho. And my era for wrestling, actually, that I got it when I got back into it, was the Attitude Era. So I watched a lot of that stuff. Now let's get to some of my... So we got some animation stuff here as well. So I grabbed, for Christmas one, when I do my Christmas reviews on here, I got Recess's Christmas, Miracle on 3rd Street. I also picked up this real Ghostbusters. I love the real Ghostbusters. If you haven't seen this, kiddos, this is an amazing cartoon show. Over 50 episodes, and it's 5 sets there. So there's 10 sets altogether, I think. You get the first 5 like this, and get the other 5 kind of single releases on their own. But they're not too expensive. There is a more expensive Time Life set. Actually, some of the stuff that's on here isn't on the Time Life set, so you would actually have to have both of them to actually be really complete. But you can buy these here, and it's a cheaper version to actually get this. I got this for just under $20, taxes in, so that's not too bad. Now, the last of my Amazon Prime Day stuff came in. First up, I have Tom and Jerry Golden Collection Volume 1, 37 Remastered Theatrical Shorts. This is really cool. Unfortunately, there was not a sequel to this. There was no Collection Volume 2. I think they don't do remasters, don't do so much of this stuff anymore, which is a shame. Some great featurettes on there. You want to freeze it if you want to, just to see. So the next is the rest. The rest of these are make up a complete series that my better half really, really love. So there's Ranma Half, and that's Volume 1. And that has 23 episodes on it, the first 23 episodes. And there's Ranma Half Volume 2. That goes from 24 to 46. You know where this guy's is going, guys. So Ranma Half Volume 3. And that goes from 47 to 69. Got Ranma Half Volume 4 here. These are normally very expensive. I got them at a really good deal. That goes from 70 to 92. By the way, these all have Wheel of Ranma featurette that's kind of put onto each one of these here sets. And this goes from 93 to 115, and that's Volume 5. And then we got Volume 6 of Ranma Half. And I love these here. These really look nice, by the way. These 23 goes 116 to 138. This is Volume 7, 139 to 161. It finishes it all off with the next episode previews, clean opening and endings, and Wheel of Ranma Part 8. So really cool to see that there. I would have liked to have gotten the OVA collection that came out on Blu-ray as well. Unfortunately, it is not available right now. Anybody can find that for me, you will be my spouse's hero. They kind of line up like that. It's really, really cool the way they're done. And there you go, Tom and Jerry. Now, just to let you guys know, right now there are some epic sales going on. I ordered from the Arrow sale twice because I used some points, because I did a pretty big epic order first, and then I had a lot of points left, and I could use and I could go back and I could order again. So I ordered another another limited edition, another set. So I got some pretty cool stuff coming. Some stuff is on order, so it might take a while for me to get it. Also, just so you know, Kino Lorber have changed their website completely to klstudioclassics.com. Now, if you go there right now, you're going to notice they have an amazing sale, probably the best that Kino's ever had in their entire existence, as far as I'm aware. This is the best that Kino's ever done with any of their sales. So it's incredible. There's some amazing stuff going on. Make sure that you check it out. It is an awesome sale. And that's pretty much all for me for right now. I will be filming downstairs. I got to get some more light bulbs and that put in that tomorrow when I go to go grocery shopping. So because it's a little dark downstairs in the media library, this was going to be filmed in the media library. So as you've seen my my tour, I'm going to do a newer tour now that I've got like a microphone, and I've got a tripod and adapter, so I can actually I'll actually get my voice better when I'm actually making videos down into the media library, and I'm looking at like slowly expanding my media library further. And that's where you can't help. If you come across something that you think might be interesting, that you like want, and you want to send it my way, donations to the media library are accepted and greatly appreciated. Whether it be, DVD, Blu-rays, laser just be insanely fantastic. Especially exploitations, stuff, kind of cheesy stuff, that I like. But anything really, I'm actually trying to get as many different like media types as I can, be it in VHS, beta, whatever it is, and just work on like getting my media library and the movies that I really want. So watch closely, guys, because you're going to be seeing me doing a Kino Lorber. I got some Kino Lorber stuff coming. I got some really cool stuff coming from there. I did an all Blu-ray order, and I got some great stuff coming from the Arrow video sale. If you haven't checked it, please check out the Arrow video sale. And I'll be right back with one more thing. Hey there. So one other thing I wanted to do while I'm here tonight is I wanted to shout out a channel. I'm going to be shouting out channels every once in a while as I'm doing these videos now. And today it's a good friend of mine, Chris, and his wife to do videos together, which I find really cool, really cute that you do that and do some awesome stuff. And they live in the UK, which is pretty freaking awesome. And the name of their channel is Two Vloggers More, VLOGGERS, and they did like big nerdy birthday haul. So definitely check that out. Chris, great guy, great writer as well. So I definitely got that in common with me. Well, I don't know if I'm a great writer, but working on it. But Two Vloggers More, make sure you check them out. They have a great channel. Feel free to go over, look at the videos, subscribe for sure, and let them know Aaron sent you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Aaron. I am the Movie Prof. It's been a great time with my family this week. It was a sad, it was a lonely day today seeing them go. But here I am with my online internet family. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure that you sub, hit the notification bell down below to see when I make videos. They've been more erratic lately, but I'm hoping to make them more forthcoming. And I've got a lot of things that I'm working on, so we'll just see how that goes. Fingers crossed it all works out okay. It's been a great night. I got to go watch some movies now, guys, so have a good one. And for me right now, it is, well, you know what time it is. It is time for tea.